I want to get the Platinum Trophy in the only Rockstar game that I haven't played, Bully. Back when this first released, it was actually banned in the UK and they had to release it under the name Canis Canem Edit, or Dog Eat Dog in English. So I didn't really play it back then. But here I am now playing it for the first time, trying to get that Platinum Trophy, and we begin with the story. Jimmy Hopkins arrives at Bullworth Academy after being expelled from several schools.
James? What? Who are you? Mom, I thought you told me never to talk to strangers.
Like I said before, Jimmy, please be nice to your new stepfather.
His mother and new stepfather drop him off, leaving him at the hands of the school's headmaster, Dr. Grabblesnitch, who warns him to behave.
And boy, remember, you will have a clean nose, so keep it clean, or we'll clean it for you.
Jimmy is introduced to the rough environment of the school where bullying and clique rivalries dominate.
Guess what time it is? Yep, time for a beatdown!
Jimmy befriends the timid and friendly Peter Kowalski,
I'm Pete Kowalski.
Jimmy Hopkins, and don't ask how I'm doing.
but also meets Gary Smith, an intelligent but manipulative student with a tendency to rant about power.
Hey, relax, friend. You're all pent up. Go easy or they put you on medication. They did to me. Boy, nearly sent me insane.
Gary takes Jimmy under his wing, but his behaviour hints at hidden motives.
I was just telling Petey here about my idea to take over the school. I mean, my plan for us to take over the school.
The primary antagonists of this chapter are the bullies, who prey on weaker students. Jimmy must establish himself by standing up to the bullies, culminating in a showdown with their leader, Russell Northrop.
What? Come here! Russell wants vengeance!
After defeating Russell, Jimmy earns his respect and begins to gain a reputation as someone who can hold his own. And upon the completion of this chapter, we gain the trophy Freshman for completing Chapter 1. With the bullies subdued, Jimmy shifts his focus to the Preppies, a clique of arrogant, wealthy students led by Darby Harrington.
Then what are we going to do?
Beat him back to the ghetto!
Yeah!
The Preppies view Jimmy as a lower-class outsider, and their disdain fuels their conflicts. Jimmy infiltrates their social circle by participating in boxing matches at their gym and humiliating them at their social events.
I had to come to this!
Also, this chapter culminates in a confrontation with Darby Harrington at the Harrington house, where Jimmy defeats him and gains control over the Preppies. And we then unlock the Sophomore Trophy for completing Chapter 2.
With the trust fund babies under control, it's time to turn my attention to their sworn enemies, those greaseball kids.
Winter arrives at Bullworth, and Jimmy sets his sights on the Greasers, a group of leather-clad students with a love for bikes and a disdain for the Preppies. The Greasers are led by hot-headed Johnny Vincent, who becomes paranoid about his girlfriend, Lola Lombardi, flirting with other boys, including Jimmy. As Jimmy navigates the drama within the Greasers, he finds himself caught in the middle of Johnny and Lola's violent relationship. After sabotaging the Greasers' plans and proving his dominance, Jimmy faces Johnny in a dramatic bicycle chase and fight. And with Johnny defeated, Jimmy secures the Greasers' loyalty. And we unlock the Junior Trophy for completing Chapter 3.
Yeah, Psycho, you gonna try to kick our asses now?
No, I think I'll do that more publicly.
Ooh, I'm really scared right now, really scared. I take down linebackers every day, pal!
In this chapter, Jimmy focuses on dismantling the dominance of the Jocks, the physically strongest clique at Bullworth Academy, while also earning the trust of the nerds who are constantly tormented by their athletic counterparts.
So what do you say, Algie?
Us help you?
Yeah, think of everything I've done for you since I got here.
You? You're like a bouncer. We're a bit above helping people like you. I mean, get real, duh! Pea stain!
Jimmy begins by proving his loyalty to the nerds, led by socially awkward Ernest Jones. He helps them defend their clubhouse from jock attacks. In return, the nerds arm Jimmy with makeshift weapons and strategic support. With the nerds on his side, Jimmy turns his attention to undermining the jocks. He sabotages their football practices, exposing their cheating scandals, and embarrasses their leader Ted Thompson in front of the school. The final confrontation occurs during the school's big football game, where Jimmy, with the nerds' help, outsmarts and defeats Ted.
That's
right, losers! Yeah!
Oh, Jimmy, you did it! You did it!
I'm king of the school!
Oh, you beat them all in front of everybody!
Thanks for your help, Petey.
By the end of the chapter, Jimmy has successfully united both brains and brawn, securing the allegiance of the nerds and the jocks as he continues his quest to bring peace to Bullworth Academy. And with chapter 4 complete, we unlock the Senior Trophy.
Hey, Darby!
Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Jimmy!
what's up, brother?
Hey, Chad.
So I'm like, yo, it's Jimmy!
With all the cliques under his control, Jimmy believes he has brought peace to Bullworth. However, Gary's true intentions are revealed. Gary has manipulated the cliques into turning against Jimmy, framing him for various pranks and incidents around the school.
You remember that promise you made about restoring law and order and improving the school? Let's just say it ain't exactly coming true.
Well, if anyone wants a fight, I'm right here.
I think Gary must be behind it, but trust me, everyone wants a fight. Listen, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Because of these, Jimmy is expelled, and temporarily loses everything he worked for.
I tried to contact your mother, but she's still off on a cruise. Until I hear from her, I will have to let you stay here in your room. But you may not wear the school uniform or attend classes.
gotta be kidding
You are
me.
leaving the academy to attend to your education elsewhere. Now get out!
Determined to expose Gary, Jimmy teams up with his former enemies, including Russell and other clique leaders.
Only if Russell gets to destroy!
Together, they uncover Gary's schemes and rally around the students to restore order. The final confrontation takes place on the school's rooftop, where Jimmy and Gary engage in a dramatic fight.
I heard the whole thing! You're expelled! Come and untie me, boy!
Yes, sir! Sorry, didn't see you there.
After defeating Gary on the rooftop, Jimmy exposes his manipulative schemes to Dr. Crabblesnitch, who expels Gary and reinstates Jimmy at Bullworth Academy. With the cliques united and peace restored, Jimmy is celebrated as the school's new leader. And with the main story complete, we gain the trophy Graduate for completing Chapter 5. There is no 100% requirement for the Billy Platinum, but with only 5 trophies related to the story, the rest are all miscellaneous tasks. So, here are the 33 miscellaneous trophies from Billy. After Hours for spending 5 hours out after curfew. Green Thumbs Up for picking 50 flowers. Casanova received 25 kisses. Kick in the Balls for kicking 100 soccer balls. Excellent for egging 25 cars. Watch Your Step for tripping 25 people with marbles. Dior Nebula achieving a high score on Consumo, Nutshots and Monkey Fling arcade games. Down for the Count for knocking out 200 opponents. Sodalicious for drinking 100 sodas. Speed Freak for completing all the Carnival go-kart races. Pole Position for completing all the Street go-kart races. Helping Hand for completing 10 errand missions. Little Angel for completing 20 errand missions. And Mama's Boy for completing 30 errand missions. Kina for completing 3 classes. Teacher's Pet for completing 6 classes. Popularity Contest from gaining 100% respect from 2 cliques simultaneously. Sharp Dressed Man for purchasing 250 clothing items. And Boy Genius for completing all 5 classes for every subject. The Expert Bicycle Thief for jacking 20 bicycles. Green Thumb for mowing the lawn 10 times. Rich Kid Blues for having $1,000 in pocket change. Smart Mouth for saying 100 taunts. Smell Ya Later for hitting people with stink bombs 50 times. Skidmark for giving 50 wedgies. Glass Dismissed for breaking 300 bottles at the shooting gallery. The Wheel Deal for performing 200 wheelies on the bike. Skate Pro for travelling 50,000 meters on the skateboard. Marathon for travelling 100,000 meters on the skateboard. And Tour de Bullworth for travelling 100,000 meters on a bike. Kleptomania for gaining all of the room trophies. And finally, Problem Child for amassing 160,000 trouble points. which in turn unlocks the Platinum Trophy Valedictorian. And that is the Bully Platinum complete. If you're still here, thanks for watching, and up next is going to be Red Dead Redemption.